My dear friends, welcome back or welcome to my channel. My name is Marco. Alright, so this is going to be a reading for our friends Virgo, our beautiful friends Virgo, for the end of May 2023. The last 10 days, 8-10 days in May 2023, alright? So, we are going to do the main reading with clarifiers, as many as we need. Then we're going to do the universal message at the end. We are going to do the love message at the end. And last but not least, everybody's favorite, your coin, your yes or no coin. So if you have a question for which you need an answer, oh wow. Yeah, we got 3 coins, yes and no coins. And in case you have a question for which you need an answer, okay? I'd like a sure, no, and if or buts, meaning a final clear yes or no, okay? Now, while I'm readying the cards, let me tell you a little bit of what's going on here. I work with my spirit guide. His name is Seth. You probably heard of him before. He's very famous. He's a master spirit guide. I became aware of him, well, he says we've been together forever, virtually forever, or literally forever in terms of universal time. But I became aware of him after I had an accident when I was 12 years of age. Back in Italy, I got hit by a car and I died. And I came back in the hospital, and things immediately were different. I could see an angel next to my bed, which my mother could not see. I could see orbs of light hovering around my bed. I could foresee things. For example, the doctors told my mother that they were going to do a surgery where they were going to amputate my legs. My mother had to sign the papers authorizing, but instead I saw an angel next to me, and I said, "No, Mom, don't worry, they're not going to cut my legs." I was only 12 years of age, you guys. She says, "Marco, what are you talking about? I signed the papers. Tomorrow morning they will cut your legs off." I said, "No, Mom, don't worry." And of course I was right. But in any case, life became very different. But, I was busy with rehabilitation for 2 or 3 years. Then at age 15, 16, when I started walking again, I was in a wheelchair for a while. Anyways, by the time I was able to walk relatively well, I was 17. I started chasing the girls, I bought a car and I forgot all about it, completely forgot all about it. Then I came to Canada at age 21 and the sky just opened up. Seth got a hold of me in a dream first, then another dream, and then another. At first I was extremely scared of talking to him. I didn't know what was going on. I thought I was dying. But then once, I realized I had nothing to fear, he started giving me a series of lessons, mostly in an actual classroom. I would get out of my body, I would find myself in this classroom, and they would start teaching me. Anyways, long story short, this went on for 7 years. Together we wrote 3 books. This is my last one, God Always Says Yes. 2 of which are bestsellers on Amazon. I have a #1 and a #2 bestsellers. And the rest is history. I've been helping people for 40 years now. Thank God they saved several lives. I have many messages to prove it. And we have a huge following on Facebook, on YouTube, and so on and so forth. And here we are, my dear friends. So just to give you a little bit of a background, okay? So allow me to connect with him for a second, and we're going to pull your cards for Virgo, and we're going to get the show on the road for you guys, okay? Thank you. Seth, please tell us what our friends Virgo need to know for the month of May 2023. Please, Seth. Thank you. Virgo for the month of May 2023. Virgo, month of May, the end of May 2023. The end of May 2023. Seth, I need one more card, please. The end of May 2023. This one. Okay. Thank you so much. All right, let's get it going. Virgo, let's see what we got in store for you. Virgo. Virgo, wow, that is you, Virgo. Brand new beginning. Brand new beginning. You pay your debts, you paid your dues. End of a karmic cycle. The suffering is over. You are starting brand new life. I've been telling you that for a couple of weeks. I remember around Christmas you had a terrible time, but you are reborn, Virgo. You are reborn, okay? Look at this. Super strong. I believe I told you this last week as well. If you're dealing or you're dating a Leo, then this is it right here. The proof is right here. If not, you're going to feel extremely strong, okay? This is the strength card. You don't want to fight anymore. The fights are over. Number 7, it's over. If this was a number 5, you're still fighting. Number 7, you say, you know what, you guys, you go screw yourself. I want nothing to do anymore. I am done with the fights. Done with the fights. And you left. You left. This is why you're starting all over. You picked up your stuff and you left on your tippy toes without making too much noise, without advertising it. You leaving the scene, okay? And last but not least, you focus on your money, because as you remember, this cost you a lot of money. What happened around Christmas cost you an arm and a leg. You lost a lot of money. You lent money. You were asked for money. You invested money, and they left you high and dry. So now you are rebuilding yourself. You're not making a lot of money yet, but at least you're starting to see some return, okay? So very clear here what I see. This is the continuum of what we've been talking for the past several weeks, if not months. Now, let's clarify. At the bottom of the deck, we have the exact same card, the 7 of Pentacles, just to reinforce the idea. Let's see what else I can tell you. So first of all, let's clarify the World card. By the way, we have the Leo twice. As you can see, we have a Leo here. We have a Leo here. We also have a Taurus, okay? And of course, this is the Virgo card, the Virgin there. So that is definitely you. All right. So we clarify the world with another beautiful card, which also represents the end of a cycle and the beginning of a new one. But not only it represents pretty much the same thing this card represents, but this is also telling you, go ahead and take a chance. This is the Wheel of Fortune. So go ahead and risk a little bit. You're going to win. I am with you. It's telling you, the universe. Do not be afraid to take a chance. So this is the safe bet of starting something new, but this is the risky. In other words, the universe is telling you, do not be afraid to take a little bit of a risk. I am with you. You're going to be fine. But again, we have a circle, which means the end of a cycle and the beginning of a new one. Here we have the confirmation that you might be dealing with a Leo, because here we have Wands, which is the fire sign. As you can see, there is a lot of red here, which signifies the fire sign. And you got some news coming from a Leo. Could also be a Sagittarius, because this actually represented the Sagittarius. But because we have the Leo twice, I tend to believe, and we also have Wands here as well, I tend to believe that this might be a Leo. But if not, then it's a Sagittarius, okay? It's a fire sign of some kind. And you're receiving news from them, okay? And it's positive news, by the way. Now, under the argument card, you said, okay, I have enough. I have enough. I don't want to argue anymore, but I'm warning you, do not piss around with me, because I'm going to cut you off. I am armed. I have a weapon in my hand. Leave me alone. In other words, you no longer want to fight. You don't have the energy to fight anymore, not the winless like you did months ago. But at the same time, you're nobody's fool. In other words, do not screw with me because I have a weapon in my hand, okay? Simple as that. So you're guarding yourself, but at the same time, you're tired of fighting, okay? Now, under the 7 of Swords, let's see what you're leaving behind or what's going on here. Okay, so there is an offer of money. Well, if you remember what I said before, there was money involved around Christmas, which you lost. So you might have an offer of money coming to you. Be careful with that because there might be strings attached. Okay, this is the card of hiding something. So there might be strings attached to that. Be careful. And finally, there you go. There was a betrayal. There was a betrayal big time. Okay, as I said before, you had a huge betrayal or disappointment around Christmas. The positive thing is there is a number 10. You see that? Which means if this were a number 8 or 9, the betrayal was still going on. The number 10, it means it's over. It means you've done with it. You're done with it. You're walking away, okay? Because this represents the past, this represents what's coming up in the next 10 days or so. So, if you can relate to this, so you ended a cycle, you got some news coming from a Sag or from a Leo, you were on guard, it was a love offer, but there's also a betrayal. Now, next, continuation of that, a very positive new beginning, possibly with a Leo or a very strong, you feel very strong, you're done with the fights, you walked away, you turned your back on them, and now you're focused on money. So this is what happened, and this is the results, okay? Does it make sense to you guys? I hope so. As far as signs, what I see on the table here, in case you care, I see a Leo, a Taurus, a Virgo, another Leo, a Scorpio, a Sag or fire sign, a hint of Aquarius, and nothing else. These are the signs I see on the table, okay? Now, your universal message. Your universal message, let's see what the universe wants you to know. Discipline. So you have to stay the course, in other words. Do not sway, do not fall for any offers, okay? They have strings attached. Now, your final love message. What did I tell you? New love. There you go. New beginning. Wonderful. Now, as far as your yes or no answer to your question, think of your question. It is your answer. It is a no. So be careful with that, okay? It's a no. There you go, you guys. Now, thank you so much, Virgo. Be careful because this is a critical time for you. So be mindful of your decisions that you make. And also, you guys, we really appreciate if you subscribe to our channel. We really love it. And, you know, we appreciate you so very much. You know, when we get up in the morning, we go on YouTube and we check so many messages, you know, 50, 100 messages per day. We reply to all of them whenever necessary, or at least we acknowledge. And but it also makes us feel really good to see, you know, another 50 subscribers every morning, another 75 subscribers. It's so wonderful because it makes us feel that our work is appreciated, you know. It takes a lot of effort. If I told you how many videos we make between me and my wife, you're probably not going to believe it. But don't forget, we make 3 languages. We make Italian, English, and Farsi. Altogether, you guys are sitting down for this. We make around 300 videos per month. That is insane. And this is only 10% of what we do, okay? We do seminars, we travel all over the world and so on. We write books. So what I'm trying to say is it makes us feel appreciated for the work we do when we see new subscribers every morning. So we really appreciate it if you would, and share it with your friends and let us know what you think, okay? Thank you so much. Big hug, Virgo.